Have you ever wondered what it would be like to possess a power so dark, so sinister, that it could shatter the very foundations of reality? Imagine standing alone in the heart of a spectral night, surrounded by the silent sentinels of a decrepit cemetery. This is where we find Emily, a young girl marked by an otherworldly brilliance. From her delicate fingertips, a macabre aura twists the air with malevolence. The wind carries a mournful melody that sends shivers down Emily's spine as she navigates through the looming gravestones. She senses something dark and ancient, a presence lurking just beyond her comprehension. It's not just a feeling, but a connection, a deep, unnerving bond with the supernatural. With each step Emily takes, her powers surge, growing stronger. Shadows dance around her, reaching out with their eerie tendrils as if to ensnare her very soul. She fights back, clenching her fists in a vain attempt to control the darkness within her, but the harder she resists, the more fiercely it claws at her, threatening to consume her in its entirety. And then in the distance, a monument to forgotten horrors looms. A dilapidated mansion stands, its crumbling facade exuding an unsettling energy. It beckons Emily towards its foreboding embrace. Her heart pounds in her chest, torn between the fear that grips her and the insatiable curiosity that drives her forward. Emily crosses the threshold into the mansion's shadowy interior, and a chilling silence engulfs her. The air is heavy, saturated with the weight of past atrocities. The portraits on the walls seem to leer at her, their eyes following her every move, mocking her futile attempts to escape the clutches of her own destiny. And there, in the distance, stood a monument to forgotten horrors, a dilapidated mansion that beckoned Emily towards its foreboding embrace. As we close this first scene, we're left to wonder what lies ahead for Emily. What horrors await her within the mansion's walls? And can she control the sinister power that grows within her? Or will it consume her entirely? Would you dare to step inside a mansion that exudes an unsettling energy, knowing full well the horrors that await you within its shadowy interior? Emily did. Her heart pounded in her chest as she crossed the threshold into the mansion's dark embrace. A chilling silence enveloped her, the air heavy with the weight of past atrocities. Each room was a testament to the malevolent forces that had once resided within. It was as though the mansion itself was a living entity, its very walls pulsating with a disturbing energy. The mansion was a monument to forgotten horrors, its crumbling facade a testament to the passage of time. The wallpaper, once vibrant and full of life, was now faded and peeling, the patterns distorted into grotesque caricatures of their former selves. The floors creaked ominously under Emily's weight, the sound echoing through the eerie silence like the wail of a tormented spirit. Portraits lined the walls, their subjects' eyes seeming to follow Emily's every move. The faces were twisted into expressions of terror, as if they were forever trapped in their final moments of life. They seemed to leer at Emily, mocking her feeble attempts to escape the clutches of her own destiny. The mansion was a labyrinth of darkness, its countless rooms filled with remnants of a time long forgotten. Dust-covered furniture, tattered curtains, and cracked mirrors added to the mansion's eerie ambience. Strange symbols were etched into the woodwork, their meanings lost to time, but their presence adding to the unsettling atmosphere. As Emily ventured deeper into the mansion, the atmosphere grew increasingly oppressive. The air seemed to thicken, making it difficult to breathe. A sense of dread permeated every corner, every shadow hinting at unseen horrors. Yet Emily pressed on, her curiosity overcoming her fear. In the heart of the mansion, a hidden chamber awaited her. Its door creaked open to reveal a sight that would forever haunt her nightmares. Emily stood on the threshold, her heart pounding in her chest as she took in the sight before her. What secrets did this room hold? What horrors awaited her within its shadowy confines? In the heart of the mansion, a hidden chamber awaited her, its door creaking open to reveal a sight that would forever haunt her nightmares. Can you imagine the sheer terror and yet the exhilarating thrill of unleashing a power so ancient and malevolent that it could awaken an ominous presence? In the heart of the mansion, Emily stumbled upon a hidden chamber. This room, unlike the rest of the mansion, was not abandoned. It was filled with ancient tomes, their pages yellowed with age, yet teeming with the essence of forgotten eras. The chamber was a library of the arcane, a sanctuary of occult knowledge. Symbols etched into the walls pulsed with a sinister energy that was both repelling and captivating. Emily found herself drawn to these relics of a time long past, her curiosity overcoming her trepidation. There was a certain allure to the forbidden, a seductive pull that drew her in. She reached out with trembling hands, her fingertips brushing against the worn pages. Each word she touched seemed to seep into her, infusing her with an otherworldly power. And then she began to read. The words were foreign to her, yet they flowed from her lips with an eerie familiarity. Each syllable echoed in the chamber, resonating with the pulsating symbols on the walls. The atmosphere in the room shifted, becoming dense with the weight of a presence that had been dormant for centuries. As Emily recited the ancient incantation, she felt a surge of power coursing through her veins. It was a sensation both terrifying and exhilarating. Her heart pounded in her chest, her body trembled, yet she could not stop. The words flowed from her like a torrent, giving life to a malevolent force that had been slumbering in the shadows. The room filled with an ominous presence, the air crackling with raw energy. The Forbidden Invocation had awakened something dark and ancient. Emily could feel the darkness within her, resonating with this newly awakened force, a symphony of sinister power that threatened to consume her. And so the stage was set, the first chapter of Emily's dark and chilling journey unfurling before her. What happens when innocence collides with darkness, when a young girl is guided down a treacherous path by her sinister powers? This is the question that sends shivers down our spines as we delve deeper into Emily's chilling journey. In the heart of a haunted mansion, Emily, a beacon of innocence, finds herself standing at the precipice of a dark abyss. She is drawn into an unholy union, a terrifying melding of her youthful innocence and the ancient malevolent darkness that lurks within her. The very essence of this paradoxical unity is as fascinating as it is terrifying. Each step Emily takes, each forbidden incantation she utters, strengthens this unholy union. Her innocence, once a shield that protected her from the world's harsh realities, now serves as a conduit for her burgeoning powers. The purity of her heart, juxtaposed against the sinister energy that surges within her, paints a hauntingly beautiful picture of a girl caught in the throes of a struggle beyond comprehension. Yet Emily's tale is not just a story of darkness and fear. It is a testament to the human spirit's indomitable will to fight, to resist the pull of the abyss, even when faced with unimaginable horrors. Emily's courage and determination, even as she navigates the treacherous path set before her, serves as a beacon of hope amidst the overwhelming darkness. But what horrors await Emily in the shadowy depths of her journey? What macabre trials will she have to endure? And what terrible secrets will she unearth as she delves deeper into the supernatural realm? These are the questions that haunt us as we follow Emily's descent into the heart of darkness. In this unholy union of innocence and darkness, Emily stands at the threshold of a world unseen, her destiny irrevocably intertwined with the sinister forces that beckon her. The path she treads is fraught with perils, her every step echoing in the silent corridors of the haunted mansion, a chilling reminder of the ordeal that awaits her. Little did she know, her actions would unleash a chain of events that would shake the very foundations of the world she thought she knew. As we leave Emily at the precipice of her journey, we cannot help but wonder what lies in store for our young protagonist, and what will be the cost of her unholy union. Can the world withstand the tremors of a power so dark and sinister, unleashed by the innocent hands of a young girl? In the wake of Emily's chilling encounter in the haunted mansion, the world teeters on the precipice of a new and terrifying era. The Forbidden Invocation has set into motion a chain of events, the likes of which have not been seen since the dawn of time. A power so malevolent, so potent, that it threatens to consume everything in its path. As Emily grapples with her newfound abilities, the world around her begins to change. The wind carries with it an ominous chill, whispering secrets of ancient horrors and forgotten atrocities. The moon's pallid glow casts long, sinister shadows, hinting at the chaos that lies ahead. The gravestones, Once silent sentinels now seem to tremble in the presence of Emily's dark power. The mansion, a monument to forgotten horrors, stands more foreboding than ever, a chilling reminder of the malevolent forces that have been unleashed upon the world. And yet, despite the impending doom, Emily is not alone in her struggle. There are those who would stand against the darkness, who would risk everything to protect the world from the cataclysm that looms on the horizon. As Emily's power grows, so too does the resistance, their courage a beacon of hope amidst the encroaching shadows. But the question remains, can they stop what has already begun? Can they stem the tide of darkness that threatens to engulf the world? Or are they, like Emily, merely pawns in a game far beyond their comprehension? As the world stands on the brink of chaos, one thing is certain. The aftermath of Emily's actions has set into motion a chain of events that could change the course of history. The world as we know it may be irrevocably altered, forever marked by the echoes of Emily's dark journey. The world may never be the same again, for Emily's dark journey has only just begun.